from where the news comes first. This is News Channel 2 Weekend Today.
This morning on Weekend Today, one man shot and killed and 4 arrested in connection with an incident in Otsego County. And guilty. After 5 days in the courtroom, a verdict has been reached in the Andre Anderson murder trial. And fire is ripping through residential neighborhoods near Los Angeles overnight, quickly growing to thousands of acres. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this Saturday morning. I'm Caitlin Erla. Gary has the day off. Your top stories are coming right up, but first, let's head to the Weather Center for the first look at your forecast with meteorologist Violet Skybird. Violet, good morning.
Day with lots of sunshine to start, but you'll want the umbrella because we're expecting the rain showers in the afternoon. So even though it looks nice out right now, it is a disguise because we're expecting lots of rain as we head throughout today. So here's a checklist of some things.
Thanks, Violet. A developing story out of Otsego County. State police have arrested 4 people for second-degree murder in connection with that house fire and suspicious death in the town of Worcester that we told you about yesterday. Police tell us the victim was shot. All suspects are from the Oneonta area. 3 of them are minors. According to state troopers, 2 of the suspects are 15, 1 is 17, and the other is 32-year-old Nicholas Merity. Troopers were dispatched to this home on Head Road in the town of Worcester around 9 o'clock Thursday night for reports of a fire. They tell us when they got there, they found 53-year-old Kenneth Robinson dead inside. Investigation shows he was shot. All 4 suspects are in state police custody. Additional charges are pending. We have a crew headed there now. We'll have more tonight on News Channel 2 Weekend at 6. The jury has found Andre Anderson guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder and first- and second-degree arson. Anderson is guilty of stabbing his grandmother and setting her and her apartment on fire back in January. News Channel 2's Brent Carney has more. That was Brent Carney reporting. Sentencing for Anderson is scheduled for December 9th. Utica police are asking for your help identifying this man. They say he took items from a hotel in downtown Utica on October 7th. If you know him, you are being asked to call Utica police at 315-223-3524. A Rome man is arrested for having sex with a female under 17 years old. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office says 24-year-old Trevor Drake had sex with the girl on October 8th. He's charged with rape. He's being held at the Rome Police Department pending arraignment. Also in Rome, police are continuing to ask for the public's help in locating a man who's been missing since March. Police say 33-year-old Antoine Campbell has ties to the Utica area as well as to Albany and New York City. Police say he is also known as Chuck Taylor. So far, no details have been released regarding his disappearance. If you have any information on his whereabouts, call Rome Police at 315-339-7714. Taking a look around America today, NBC News is reporting this morning actor Robert Foster has died. Actor Foster appeared in more than 100 films. He is perhaps best known for his role as Max Cherry in Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown, in which he was nominated for an Oscar. He also drew high acclaim for his tough guy appearance in Breaking Bad. According to NBC, Foster died on Friday of brain cancer. He was 78 years old. And tragedy on a Texas roadway after a deadly accident leaves 1 law enforcement officer dead and another injured in Falls County. It happened Friday in Riesel, east of Waco. According to officials, Falls County Deputy Matt Jones was killed and another police chief was injured trying to help a driver on the side of State Highway 6. It had been raining and authorities believe the vehicle hydroplaned before hitting the 2 officers. The driver who hit the officers was also injured and taken to the hospital. And parts of Jersey Shore are underwater this morning after a powerful storm hits at high tide. The storm, which is some 100 miles offshore, caused many streets to flood. That subtropical storm being strong enough to be named Melissa. The rising water swamped vehicles, leaving people stranded. The flood's threat is expected to last throughout this morning. California's governor declared a state of emergency as several deadly fires continue to burn. While it's still too early to count the number of homes destroyed, 2 people are dead and fires have tens of thousands under evacuation orders. NBC's Jennifer Bjorklund is in Los Angeles with more.
Their house was the only one on their block that burned. Their sense of community is stronger than ever, even though they have no home here anymore.
We've been here 30 years. We're all like big family here.
It's a scene that will play out again and again as erratic fires tear through neighborhoods and chase people from their homes.
It's pretty crazy how it just happened so fast. Like, it just all of a sudden just like came up into flames.
Fast retreats from danger, traumatic. Here, an NBC Los Angeles photographer rescues a puppy.
Come here. It's your dog, right? That's my dog. What's the name of the dog? There you go.
He was our puppy. A mad scramble to get away, get to safety, and let fire crews do their work. The aerial assault orchestrated to set down lines with the DC-10s and douse flare-ups with choppers.
There is a lot of tough topography out there. A lot of our fire right now is topography with a little wind behind it, driven, and heavy vegetation.
These are the conditions California power companies say they feared while taking the unprecedented move of shutting off electricity to an estimated 2 million homes and businesses up and down the state in the last few days. While portions of the state remain blacked out, too many more are lit up by flames that could not be prevented. Jennifer Bjorklund, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Back here at home, the Utica Fire Department unveiled some new trucks to help keep the city safe. A fire truck and an emergency response vehicle are the newest additions to the department. Senator Chuck Schumer, Kirsten Gillibrand, and the city of Utica helped secure funding for the engine that'll serve East Utica. The emergency response vehicle replaced a 13-year-old vehicle. Congressman Anthony Brindisi helped secure funding for that one. Those with the fire department say it's important to have the most up-to-date equipment.
Apparatus are always changing, standards are changing, and it's very important to stand out. These rigs are so expensive that you have to have a plan to keep replacing as they age. They do so many runs nowadays and put so many miles on them. They only last so long, so we certainly got to stay on top and have a plan to continue to purchase rigs down the line.
The fire truck will be in service by Tuesday. Right now, it's 9:10. Still ahead, the CDC is issuing new guidance for doctors on how to diagnose and manage patients with vaping-related illnesses. Plus, news talk, but first, here's Violet.
Here's your first trivia question. Tokyo, Japan is currently dealing with multiple natural disasters. Which is not one of them? So they have 3 going on right now. Which one do you think they're not dealing with?
Me?
Yes.
I'm gonna say D, tornadoes.
Oh my goodness, how did you get that right?
I don't know. I swear I didn't cheat. I had no idea.
Well, you got it right. And if you think you're having a bad day, Tokyo's having it worse.
Yeah, well, there you go. News Talk is coming up next. Our guest is Shauna Candela from Candela's Farm and Greenhouse over in Marcy. If you have any questions for Shauna, just give us a call, 793-WKTV. We're back. It's News Talk. Our guest this morning, Shauna Candela from Candela's Farm. Thank you for joining us this morning. So tell me, what's harvesting?
Well, thank you very much for having us. As you can see, we are at full harvest. Even with the frost that we had last week, we are still picking. As Violet said, you get those cold temps and a little rain in the ground, the fog formed. So we had some fog that formed and it protected the product from the frost. So we are still picking peppers and tomatoes, and we had such a bumper crop of peppers that we have a huge sale going on right now of suntan sweet frying peppers and bells that you can get a bag of suntan peppers for $7.95. Long hots are amazing.
Those are my favorite.
They are so hot this year.
Oh, good.
I can't even eat them.
No, I love them on some Italian bread with mozzarella cheese,
Doesn't it
fried
sound
up.
phenomenal?
I love it. Oh my gosh.
So you can get a bag full for $6.95.
Oh wow.
And then we have the sweet green Italias for $5.95 a bag. So
Perfect.
it's why we have the quantities. We're telling people, come fill them. And today's a perfect day with the rain coming. And I tell people, cook your long hots out on the grill.
Yeah, right.
We're still picking homegrown tomatoes, which is phenomenal. But we also have so many different varieties of peppers. You walk in and you just see the abundance of color. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Just even right here, there's so much color. You did a great job setting this up.
Well, I
It's
tried to bring a
perfect.
little of everything so that
Right.
you could see from the orange to the greens to the reds.
Looks Great.
And, well, you know, so we have what's called Italias, and they come in orange, red, greens, and they have such all different flavors.
Right.
And they're so easy to cook. And we sell them by the pound, but by the basket. And I miss them so much when the season's done. And we're so
Right.
busy now that we don't enjoy them. So I try to, you know, cut them up and throw them on the oven with a little salt and pepper and oil, and then freeze some. And they're just delicious. But you see, we have the winter squash, the hot
What are
cherry
these?
peppers, and you know, you core them out, stuff them with some, you know, sausage and cheese, and just freeze them for Christmas time when you
Sounds
want to
good.
put them on the table. We also have the
Yum.
decorations for fall. I didn't bring the pumpkins, but it is pumpkin time.
Well, we don't have any room for any pumpkins.
know, sorry about
It's okay.
that.
We got some in the monitor. It's okay.
Yes. So, you know, and it's wonderful still to be able to, in late fall, to have that homegrown product
yeah.
this time of year. And it goes so fast for us.
Right.
That, you know, your seasons are, you know, so compressed, but to have the tomatoes and even eggplant this time
Yeah,
of
right.
year. And, you know, we encourage people to get out and get the fresh product and enjoy it now, but get a little extra and freeze it.
Yeah.
Because when you do get it in the store, it's coming from out of state or it's coming from out of the country. And, you know, fill your freezer.
Well, and I'll tell you, I've never seen peppers that look as good as this in the store. I'm just going to say
Well,
that.
You know, you might see it, but it just doesn't have the flavor. And,
Yeah.
you know, to be able to get hot peppers even,
Yes.
you know, with the color, it's wonderful.
Right.
And it's, you know, to get fresh zucchini and stuff still,
I love fried zucchini.
it's so enjoyable.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and everybody's trying to get away from the fried food. I encourage people, try them on the grill.
Right.
You know, I know it's going to rain, but, you know, throw them on a piece of foil with a little spray on it, drizzled with oil, and you got to watch it, you know, so you don't burn it, but
Right.
flip them, and, you know, you can always try so many healthy options.
Yeah, sounds great. Looks great. And as you said, we could take some of this home, so I'm excited to fry up those long hots.
There you go.
But thank you so much, Shauna. We appreciate having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Still to come, Spetzer has all your sports highlights from last night. But first, a look at some local people celebrating birthdays on this Saturday, October 12th. The vaping epidemic is getting worse. Almost 1,300 cases of vaping-related illnesses is now being reported. And doctors are being told to be especially careful with patients now that flu season is here. NBC's Katie Beck has more. Well, Halloween will be here before we know it. And before you stock up on candy to hand out to your neighborhood, you might want to know which candy will make you the most popular on the block. A new poll from Monmouth University finds the most popular candy is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. No surprise there. Snickers came in second, followed by M&M's. Candy corn and Hershey bars tied for fourth place, with only 6% calling them their favorites. The poll also found that 8% of Americans, like myself, say Halloween is their favorite holiday of the year. A school bus driver in Mesa, Arizona has been arrested for child abuse after he got angry at two kids for throwing trash on the bus. Police say the driver intentionally slammed on his brakes to hurt one of the kids riding the bus. But as reporter Mitch Carr tells us, the bus driver's behavior didn't stop there.
A doorbell camera captured the cause of the wildfire raging near Los Angeles. What started the fire?
Well, I was going to go with natural causes, but I don't know if a doorbell camera can capture that. So how about burning trash?
It is burning trash, actually. Oh, I'm not sure why that says tornadoes, but it's burning trash. And basically, this doorbell camera shows this garbage truck just driving by, and some of the trash falls out of the garbage truck on fire and then just started spreading.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got to be careful with that.
Really.
All right. Thank you so much, Violet. News Talk is coming up next. Stay with us. We're back. It's News Talk. Our guest this morning is Tara David from the Utica Rescue Mission, and you're here to tell us about a free suit event happening next week, right?
Yes. It'll be next Thursday, October 17th, from 1 to 3 in the afternoon. It'll be at the West Street apartment building, 1013 West Street, at Community Services.
Okay.
All of our other programs will be in operation, so it'll be a very busy day. We're very excited. that is where our clothing closet is, and our food pantry, and our learning center, and our representative payee department.
Okay. Certain time?
Regularly, all of those programs, we share the same operating hours, which is Monday, Thursday, and Friday, from 9 to 11:30 in the morning and 1 to 3 in the afternoon. So the free suit event in particular is Thursday, 1 to 3.
Okay. So tell me, why is this important? Well, what is the purpose of this event?
This event it's very important because it's serving our community to help them deal with the struggles in going out for looking for jobs, job interviews, even conversations about going to school, or more fun things like weddings and parties. If they don't have the budget we're advertising Dress for Success.
Okay.
Look your best for any occasion.
Right.
Because it really does, a little bit goes a long way.
Okay.
And the clothing closet, that's what we're doing regularly. Probably we serve 500 people there a month.
Wow.
People are able to come and go, and there's no charge for anything there. And there's clothing there for men, women, and children. It runs on donations solely, so thank you to everybody in the community who's donated to the rescue mission. We work really hard to get the donations in and to get them out to people who need them.
Right. And how are you involved in this?
My title is the Community Services Coordinator.
Okay.
And so I manage the food pantry and the clothing closet. The free suit event is actually the result of a few things coming together. Primarily, it's the Men's Warehouse who donates. They do a suit drive yearly. I think they've done it for us for about 10 years. And so we've gotten hundreds of suits from them.
And they're expensive.
Yeah,
suits,
and they're really
typically.
nice suits. They're gently worn. They're delivered to us, covered in plastic and everything. So
Nice.
we'll be working hard this week to set them up in the clothing room. A number of private donations have come in from the community. So again, thank you. And so the clothing closet and the learning center are working together on this. We're going to have 3 different agencies there that day as well.
Okay.
The Department of Labor is going to be there, and they're going to help people get onto their website
Nice.
with current job leads and being able to make those connections with people. On Point for College is going to be there, and they're hopefully going to be enrolling people into their program. They go above and beyond for the people who do enroll there, as far as helping them fill out forms, providing transportation for them, providing financial aid for them. So anybody who has a desire to continue their education, they're going to be there that day. And who else is going to be there?
You?
Yes. River College. BOCES is going to be there.
Perfect.
And so they're going to be there talking about their GED program. So anybody who has not gotten their high school diploma or their GED, please come down next Thursday and meet with them. And they'll be able to tell you about their program.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for all that information. If you can, check it out next Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. We'll be back after this. We're back with a final look at your forecast for today.
So today, the first half of the day is nice, but the second half isn't so nice. We have the rain showers. That's just in the afternoon, though. I know some people are headed out to the Proctor High School football game.
Yeah.
Not really great weather for it.
Well, umbrellas, right? Raincoats, whatever.
Exactly.
They can still play.
Yeah.
Why not? And how about the 7-day?
The 7-day, we have dry weather Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and everyone has Columbus Day off, so it's the perfect day to get outside. Low 60s, lots of sunshine. The only thing we might have to worry about is frost on Monday night.
Awesome. Everyone has Columbus Day off besides us, right?
Pretty much.
Awesome. From all of us here, have a great day.